Amid the ongoing war, Israel has intercepted 4 rockets from Gaza over Tel Aviv and central Israel. This has been done by the Iron Dome missile defense system. However, there are no immediate reports of injuries or damage in Israel. This is, of course, the latest that we're tracking for all our viewers regarding the Israel and Hamas war, which has been raging on. It's almost going to touch a month. It, of course, began on October 7th, and today is November 6th. So there seems to be no de-escalation regarding this as of now. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is defense expert Major Mohammed Ali Shah. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us on NewsX. As I stated earlier, it seems that this war is just continuing on. It's almost going to touch a month. What do you make of these latest developments?
This war is going to go on. Unfortunately, it's very, very sad until Israel reaches its target, its objective. And the objective is what? Is to kill the innocent civilians? No, the objective is to finish Hamas completely. And now the foot soldiers of Hamas are present there in Gaza, but their commanders, their leaders, their directors, the generals are all sitting abroad in different countries. So it's very important to actually finish that from the top. Now, when we rightly said that, Israel intercepted a few rockets coming in their direction, that they have the Iron Dome, which is a very, very high-tech equipment. Now, this was what happened was the Hezbollah had, which was based in Lebanon, had fired rockets into northern Israel population centers in the 1990s. That was posing a security challenge to the Israeli Defense Forces. So the Israeli Defense Forces, they floated the idea of its own short-range anti-missile system. But the US defense officials cautioned that it would be doomed to fail, perhaps. It would not really work. Now in 2004, this idea of the Iron Dome gained momentum, and the installation by Brigadier General Daniel Gold as the head of the Research and Development Bureau of the Israeli Defense Forces. And the idea took off. Now it's designed to intercept and destroy short-range trajectory, which would take them to Israel, to populated areas from 4 to 70 kilometers. That's about 2 to 43 miles. And from 2011 to 2021, the United States contributed a total of $1.6 billion to the Iron Dome system, with another $1 billion approved by the US Congress in 2022. Now, the Iron Dome was declared operational and initially deployed on 27th March 2011 near Beersheba. This was on 7th April 2011, if I remember the date correct. The system successfully intercepted a rocket launch from Gaza for the first time. And on 10th March 2012, the Jerusalem Post reported, I remember reading that report very clearly, that the system shot down 90% of rockets launched from Gaza that would have landed in the populated areas. Now, in late 2012, Israel said it hoped to increase the range of Iron Dome's interceptions from a maximum of 70 to 250 kilometers, that's about 43 to 155 miles, and make it more versatile so that it could intercept rockets coming from two directions simultaneously. Together they're coming. Now, in November 2012, interestingly, the official statement indicated that it had intercepted over 400 rockets. By late October 2014, the Iron Dome system had intercepted over 1,200 rockets. Now, in addition to their land-based deployment, it was reported in 2017 that the Iron Dome batteries would in future be deployed at sea. Now, to protect the offshore gas platforms in conjunction with the Israel's Barak 8 missile system. Now, a lot of people will wonder that on 7th October, when Hamas attacked Israel, despite Israel having such high-tech equipment, how could so many rockets penetrate into Israel? About 7,000 to 8,000 rockets. Initially, there was reporting of 5,000 rockets in 20 minutes, and they came within a few hours, within a few minutes rather. Now, let me explain this logically. What happened was, the Iron Dome system was very much prevalent there. Now, it was the rockets came with so much of velocity, in so much of magnitude, that they did manage to intercept. It's not that they did not intercept, they did manage to intercept, but the velocity was so high that even if they were intercepting about, say, 75% of the rockets, the rest 25% which were not intercepted, those were the rockets which were reported. That's like magnitude 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. So you can imagine the magnitude of firing Hamas had done on Israel on 7th October. Now, Israel has full right to finish Hamas. But the very fact is, what my heart bleeds is innocent children, ladies, elderly people, civilians who are innocent, who haven't done anything wrong at all. They are being killed. Now it's happening from both sides. They were killed on 1,400 of them on 7th October, and now thousands of them are losing their lives in Gaza. So Israel has said, the Israel Defense Forces has said that anyone who comes to South Gaza will be authorized ration, aid, medical equipment, medical facilities, medicines, and humanitarian aid basically. So basically they would be wanting to evacuate, to leave North Gaza and come towards South Gaza, be it through bombs, be it through guns, be it through humanitarian aid. But the objective is, okay, North Gaza should be vacated. Now the very fact is Hamas also has so many underground tunnels and in all over Gaza. And primarily they are based near hospitals, near schools. So Israeli defense forces are also having a tough time. Well, it's very easy to bombard a certain place and have collateral damage over there. But at the same time, the soldier is not a professional killer. The soldier has to defend his motherland. The soldier has to preempt anyone that could be a possible threat. A soldier fights not because he hates what's in front of him. A soldier fights because he loves the ones who he is protecting, who are behind him. So the soldier puts in his life at stake. But the sad part is, this is what has been going on for about 100 years, I would say. Right? You take it from mid-19th century to late 19th century to mid-20th century to 1917, and then further on 1947 to 1949, and then further on to 1967 when there was a Six-Day War, and then in 1979 the UN also tried to intervene. And there were a lot of accords, like Oslo Accord is there, the two-state solution is there, there are different pacts that have been signed. But unfortunately till today, no solution has been met with. India stands for the two-state solution. That's okay for humanity, for peace. And as one side, if our Prime Minister had tweeted, he had tweeted that we are against the terrorist attack that took place, and in that terrorist attack, we stand with Israel, which was misinterpreted by a lot of people. He took out two very, very sensible tweets, rather, in fact, I would say. Now, the very fact is also we had sent our aircraft to Palestine with humanitarian aid for them. So India stands for humanity, and as coming back to your question once again and concluding it by saying that this war is a very deadly war, which was initially a fight for land, which has unfortunately now become communal, and a lot of other Islamic states also have joined in, unfortunately, and it has to be stopped at any cost.
Indeed.
Destruction of mankind has to be stopped.
Indeed, it is the need of the hour to ensure that peace prevails in the region.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.